Crime Watch Daily has obtained an audio recording of what may be the final moments of Faith Hedgepeth's life. Police have had the voicemail for more than 3 years. Cops won't tell us if it's ever been analysed, but Crime Watch Daily found a forensic audio expert who specialises in, of all things, pocket-dialed phone calls.
The unsolved murder of Faith Hedgepeth has taken me, 800 miles north of Chapel Hill, North Carolina, here to Portland, Maine, where I'm about to meet with forensic audio expert Arlos West. Now, Crime Watch Daily has obtained exclusively what could be Faith's last recorded words. It was from a voicemail she left for a friend. It looks very much to be a pocket dial that could blow this murder case wide open.
First, I wanted to know something about Arlos' qualifications.
I've worked on hundreds, if not thousands, of cases where people have pocket dialed somebody.
Arlos West has literally been involved in hundreds of cases, and his work was pivotal in the New Hampshire murder trial of Diana Saunders, now serving life in prison for her role in the killing of her boyfriend David King in 2008.
They got recordings of her, but the recording device was placed underneath the seat of the car, so it was a horrible recording. Horrible. They had sent it to the FBI. They couldn't really help them with it. And I actually got about 80% transcript out of this thing, and we got a homicide conviction.
Equipped with state-of-the-art software and years of experience, Arlos has gone over every millisecond of Faith's voicemail for Crime Watch Daily.
And you have been able to decipher something, is that correct?
It is correct, yes. If you can peel back those layers of noise, you start to get a better picture of the dialogue that is contained in there, stuff that starts to make a little more sense.
You are about to hear and see Arlos' results exactly as he gave them to us. There are many profanities that cannot be repeated on air. Arlos is about to make some explosive claims about what he hears on this voicemail that cannot be independently verified by Crime Watch Daily.
I hear what I believe is Miss Hedgepeth's cries for help. I think those are critical things.
That's quite staggering if true. What you believe that we might be listening to is the actual final moments as the crime's being committed, as this young girl is about to lose her life.
I would think that that's a good analogy of what I'm hearing in this recording, yes.
Even there, what we're listening to, would you say that's screaming?
Yeah, you can hear her emotive voice, the tone of her voice is clearly in pain. And like there, she says, "Let me go."
Let me go, help me as well.
You can clearly hear what I believe is Faith, pleading. She's being hurt, being attacked. I hear at least two female voices. One would be Miss Hedgepeth. The second female voice is a very angry female. There's at least two males that I can hear on this recording. At least two.
There's lines here, Arlos, to the effect of, "I think she's dying."
That is chilling.
"Do it anyhow," which is absolutely chilling. "My hands are on fire, help."
This, to me, this hands on fire would be the binding of the hands of somehow.
"I'll untie them. Her hands look like they're on fire."
The official autopsy report does show contusions on Faith's hands. And then Arlos found this on the voicemail. It sounds like somebody singing, rapping to be precise. Some might say this sounds like music in a nightclub, but Arlos says not so fast.
What I'm hearing here is the melody of the T-Pain song, Booty Work.
He's got a point. Just listen to the original track.
Baby, I like how you working it and watching you
So da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, okay? That's what this person is singing. But they're putting their own words to it. I think it just proves that this isn't T-Pain, first of all.
Right.
So we know we're not in a club listening to T-Pain's song.
Okay.
And something definitely not in the original lyrics, the name Rosie.
Just there. Faith, if we believe it to be her, is clearly either fighting for her life or in great pain. And then a few seconds later, someone starts singing a rap song.
Would that be an attempt to mask her cries or pleas?
And Arlo says it's what you don't hear that proves to him they are not in a nightclub.
You don't hear anything else. You don't hear any drums, you don't hear any low-end bass, you don't hear any keyboards, you don't hear any musical content. You just hear a male voice rapping, which I find kind of interesting because it happens a lot during the times when Miss Hedgepeth seems to be crying out for help.
Most shocking of all, the names Arlo says he's hearing in this recording.
I hear the name Eric, clearly. I hear the name Rosie, clearly.
How confident are you that you are hearing the name Rosie?
Very confident. I would never put it in a transcript if I wasn't absolutely convinced that that's what's being said.
There is one big problem with Arlo's findings. It's the timeline. Cops say Faith was killed after 4:30 in the morning. The date stamp on this voicemail is approximately 3 hours prior. Arlo claims the discrepancy comes from a known software glitch with certain phones at the time.
iPhones were inherently problematic. Time stamping, it's a known issue. It existed at that time frame.
Despite the issue with the timeline, Chapel Hill police did contact Arlo and asked him to send over what he had found.
If it is Faith being murdered and captured in this recording, which I think it is, this is pivotal. It should be able to solve this case. It is what it is. I didn't make this up.
So, with that kind of certainty from an expert with experience and success at criminal trial, we felt we had an obligation to the Hedgepeth family. Not just to play them these shocking results of Arlo West's voicemail analysis, but to come here, back to North Carolina, and play it for them in person.
Next, Faith's family's emotional reaction.
I just don't understand how they could hurt her like that.